G'day there, Khalid. How you going?
Yeah, really good. Thanks, Sim, for the third time.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We like to have a dress rehearsal, a white one where we're supposed to be on air.
Well, we're good to go now, mate. So.
Yeah, well, at least we're good to go. Like, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're sorry, we're about 6 minutes late, but guys, we are here.
We spent 6 minutes trying to get our mics on.
yeah,
and
we were
and talking to each other.
I was discussing your ride in. I heard it was pretty eventful.
Yeah, it was quite eventful. Guys, if you're on the road, here's a tip.
Slow the hell down, yeah.
Yeah, because...
you guys are crazy out there.
Yeah, and stop running into the back of my wife's car. So she's all right. Everything's all good. Good. Lots
That's
happening out on Melbourne roads. We saw that live face. How good is live Facebook? Like, now you can have a live feed, right?
They almost got me.
Straight onto your phone, right? About a scenario. In this case, it was a bad scenario. Someone's car got stolen and there was a 15-year-old behind the wheel that looked like Sim. Awkward.
Guys,
was that you, mate?
It wasn't me. That wasn't me on the news, 7 Facebook news.
Yeah. Channel 7's a helicopter shot of Sim driving a stolen Audi.
Yeah.
It was not Sim.
It wasn't me.
He was at Melbourne Music Radio, and please do not call the police for him to be picked up. It was a pretty full-on situation there.
If I were going to steal a car, I would steal the only estate agent's...
Smart car,
exactly.
Because you definitely not get noticed in that.
Mate, and if you do, you could drive anywhere in that thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
They just cut through traffic easily, park it anywhere you like in a motorbike spot. They're great little cars.
Get to vendors' places on time.
Always.
And
the Melbourne Music Radio station on time, but just forget to turn on your mic.
Did you were telling me about some dude with an interview of some sort.
Maybe it was a different presenter.
No, we did it in our test rehearsal. There was some guy that was doing a interview. I don't know, mate. It was on Facebook. They were running around after some...
Oh, mate. That was the best. The guy in his jocks.
There you go. I triggered him.
That was the best, mate. He was... Do you know how much flavour he added to that story, that bloke? If he had just got some average person that was just quite boring in the way of telling his story, it would have been not even worth listening to, but he literally made that thing go viral.
Yeah, if only
everyone knows about Mr. and Mrs. Chow's fish and chip shop next door. Getting run into, who was one of his mates' mum's fish and chip shops, and now it's flattened. And the best way he described it was, "Look at it." It was amazing, and for him to do it in his jocks was even more flavour to that story.
You got to commend him for that.
Oh, absolutely, I really, really do. I think this guy.
I'm not stepping out the door unless I got socks on. I got.
Mate, check
shoes.
my hair.
Yeah, I got. I got.
I could be on the news.
Pants
and
are in.
And then call the news presenter, mate.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
It's better than calling him dickhead, but yeah.
Yeah, I know, but
she was a girl.
She was quite shocked in that sense when she was doing the interview.
she held
didn't know
herself
how
pretty
to respond to it. Yeah,
I think she. I think the less you say in that situation, the better.
Yeah, just let the guy go off the rails, mate. Like, just keep going.
Here's your 15 minutes, buddy. You got it.
You got it. Yeah, You've got 15 minutes all over the world, internationally.
Made to order.
Yeah,
and you know what? That's a.
Could you imagine if you had a TV news presenter like that?
I don't
G'day, mate. Welcome to Channel 9 News. We've got a bucket load of information for you here. We've got blokes running around with stolen cars.
How would it be if
old mate over here just driving away from the cops?
How would it be if he was representing Australia? So I mean, this has obviously gone out. It's made news.
Yeah,
worldwide. So
it has. It is amazing.
I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind him representing us and saying,
Look, I reckon it would be the most official and most true representation of this country. I reckon I reckon it would be taken seriously in a lot of other things that we are not at the moment. I think it could almost create world peace. It
could, and people would really realise that we actually do have kangaroos in the back, as pets.
Yeah.
Sometimes
what was going on with that kangaroo that was bouncing across Byron Bay? Did you see that video?
No. Was it in the same video?
No, not the same video. No. He was having a swim in the beach and then just bounced straight out of the beach and straight on the shore, just like, as you do.
Kangaroos get hot too, guys.
Yep, they do, and they enjoy the swim.
That's right.
At Byron Bay. Big show on today. Anyway, let's get back on track because we are talking about real estate and not Facebook videos. We've got a good show on board. We'll try and get Sasha on the phone again this week. She obviously doesn't know it, but we're just going to call her.
Yeah, no.
It'll be quite fun because we do like to love on people. There was a really good show of $1 Million Bogan as well. I'm sure you're all following it, about, emotions and facades. Some people just have a facade and they've got their own battles that they're going through. And Danny really highlighted that to people that, or someone out there that is trying to cover that battle. It is okay to show your emotions as a bloke. People do go through a lot of things that are ups and downs, I'd say. And it is okay to share it with people and get it out there, And then to bottle it up. I know we've come across a fair few people that you and I, Sim, both know, that do bottle it up and you never know it, and then something comes out of left field, eh?
Yeah.
So definitely that was a good one to catch up on. You just got to jump on their Facebook page. We've also, going to go through some things about going towards Christmas. What are you doing out there as a real estate agent or as even a vendor, a homeowner or buyer out there during the Christmas time, where there's people out there that are still... it's a tough time of the year for them to be able to, make it an exciting time for kids. Holidays are coming up. Lots of things are happening. And, you can do your bit out there to assist in your local community.
Cool.
We'll go to a song.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Is it Andy Reid?
No, not at all. It's Kyle Clow. This is it's either from Canada or the States. That's a submission.
Probably not two countries you want to get mixed up right now.
Well, they're connected.
Yeah. In opposite ways of demographic. But that's okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Cuzzo, he a dealer. Uncle was a user. Other uncle was a shooter. My pops was a loser. God bless my mammy heart. Money tore the fam apart. Me and sis ain't even speaking. My bitch say I reek from drinking. Was just about to crack a beer. F it, I ain't happy here. My mama tell me get a job. Motherfucker rap career. Rent due, I'm broke as hell. Wish I had some to sell. Break down the wholesale. Mama living out the hotel. I was dropping the Norvell. Oh well, cause they wasn't with the kid. I just had to give him me. I could give a about what another did. Cause he ain't walked in these shoes. And I ain't walked in dudes neither. I got issues down, my top is screwed. Something like a 2-liter. He only looks for what you see. I done seen a lot of 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 pessimist without a pot to put with these optics. It's hard to be an optimist. I can't act like my problems do not exist. I got this in composition. Listen, I done seen a lot of 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 pessimist without a pot to put with these optics. It's hard to be an optimist. I can't act like my problems do not exist. I got this in composition. Listen, jumped out the porch feet first. Told the fam don't trip, I'll be back soon. Trying to bring the rats back to him. Whether the trap boom or it came from the rap tunes. Used to cop shoes out of rack room. Guess it was a step up from Payless. Mama got another eviction notice. We don't know what we finna lay next. Blue face so we pray less. But kept out cash in the tape decks. Felt good not to hear bragging boast when you were working for a petty paycheck. Seen what you wouldn't dare to see. Nobody cares when it's dark outside. Who gon' be there with me? Apparently in need of therapy. I feel caged in like a parakeet. On the edge, I ain't scared to leap, but I don't wanna make my parent weep. Insomniac, I barely sleep. It's been some weeks since the last time I counted sheep. My thoughts seeping way too deep. You see, when I jumped off the porch, I thought I could get a Porsche. Things of that sort. Now the whole life is off course. Boom. He only looks for what you see. I done seen a lot of 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 pessimist without a pot to put with these optics. It's hard to be an optimist. I can't act like my problems do not exist. I got this in composition. Listen, I done seen a lot of 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 pessimist without a pot to put with these optics. It's hard to be an optimist. I can't act like my problems do not exist. I got this in composition. Listen. He only sees you in his dream. kicks by, spoiling my day. So please, please stop bringing me down. Oh, I'm tired of you just holding me down. So please stop bringing me down. Oh, you're breaking my heart. Maybe you should just leave town. Ooh. Oh, when I go to see friends out, I see you frown. Why don't you try turning it upside down? Ooh, life can be hard. That's no reason not to smile. Oh, give it a try and spread it around. So please, please stop bringing me down. Oh, I'm tired of you just holding me down. So please stop bringing me down. Oh, you're breaking my heart. Maybe you should just leave town. So please, please stop bringing me down. Oh, I'm tired of you just holding me down. So please stop bringing me down. Oh, you're breaking my heart. Maybe you should just leave town. Oh, you're breaking my heart. Maybe you should just leave town.
Hey everyone, this is Moose. This is Moose. This is Moose. This is Moose. Hey everyone, this is Moose. Catch me on the weekly spin on Melbourne Music Radio, Tuesdays at 9 p.m.
Cheers. Thanks for that, Moose.
Yeah, good one, Moose. Guys, welcome back. We had two songs there back to back. I just had a bit of a call come through. Interruption, just everything's all good. Mrs. was in a bit of a stack, so
Yeah.
it's all sorted out now.
We do allow at least 5 minutes for you to sort your personal affairs around here at Melbourne Music Radio. So if you have a serious death in the family or injury, we do obviously understand and will allow you your 5 to 10 minutes.
That was so awkward. Yeah, okay. Maybe more than 5 to 10 minutes.
5
yeah.
to 10 minutes, that's all you get.
More than that.
We run a tight ship around here.
Look, yeah, okay.
No, we are concerned, and obviously that's why we took a little bit longer.
Yep, and we do apologise, and thanks for your patience, and welcome back. Guys, it's Christmas lights, Christmas trees, Christmas decorations happening at properties. A lot of clients are asking us, Khalid, look, we're going to put some Christmas decorations up. Is it going to affect our marketing or selling process? Is it going to affect the sale of the home? The biggest thing I always say, if you're going to get your house photoed by any photographer, and you are going to put it on the market, the best thing I can suggest is to get the photographs taken before you put the decorations up, because it puts an expiry date on your photos.
Yes.
So if we come into January and people see the photos of your property online still with your Christmas decorations up, they're going to see it that it's been on for a little bit of a time, and they're going to expect it to be obviously a negotiating power for them. So give the least amount of ammunition or least amount of reason for anyone to be able to negotiate hard on your property, or your one of your biggest assets, by obviously taking photos without any festivities type decorations or lights or anything such as that. In saying that, there is some pretty awesome houses out there, Sim, that have got some pretty cool photo lights, and
I think we get around this area
objects and stuff.
We're the envy of most of Victoria. I think
Absolutely,
we do quite well down here
Yep.
at Christmas. And I say we very lightly because I have nothing to do with it.
Yep.
But someone
my
out
house
here,
is very, very limited as well.
Yeah.
But my neighbour's looks really good.
someone out here is definitely putting up a lot of lights.
Yes, a lot of lights. And in saying that, they do look pretty awesome.
Yeah. People line up. Like, people go to these particular areas of Berwick and Narre Warren.
Pakenham.
Pakenham.
There's a few houses. They've got this competition thing in Pakenham, I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
where they've got a group of Christmas Lighthouse group or whatever it is, or whatever they call themselves. I did see their Facebook page last year, and there was a couple of houses that they gave ratings for, and said different things about these different homes and who was the best one and who was quite average and so forth, and what best ones to look out for. If you Google it, you can see. And then there's little drive maps.
So you could
things.
actually go and check out so it's an app. Or
No,
not?
it's not an app. It's just more like a
Well,
website.
patent
Not an
pending.
app.
The app is coming, guys. Stay tuned. SIM card is making an app soon.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas app where you
Spot
can
the Christmas house
check.
lights.
You get basically reviews on Christmas houses where you can go and check them out with your family and set up a picnic blanket out the front.
Only problem is very seasonal.
Yes.
So it works for 2 months of the year,
Money's
maybe 3.
money. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
figure something out for winter.
Yeah. Check
Usually-
out the house with no Christmas lights.
I hibernate in
Yeah.
winter. I'm like a bear.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is about the, like in terms of selling your home, and if you've got a lot of things that you want to take care. I've seen a house at the front, Sim, that looks like fake snow all over their front garden with a lot of things going on. Now, does it turn away the client or anything like that? One thing they will know is that you don't have any power issues. That's for sure. I'm sure they'll know that you don't have any circuit breakers issues or things catching on fire, because you must be really well equipped for that. I think in terms of the client being able to walk through the house, if it's easy enough, I don't think it'll be too much of an effect on the sale price of your home. And they can obviously ascertain about what the area is and it's not overly cluttered.
It's something you don't usually think about. Like, you want to keep
Yeah.
it tidy, and putting an immense amount of lights is going to mean you have an immense amount of wiring as well.
Exactly. Yeah. So in a sense, make it safe. Don't overclutter, and be able to be mindful when they're taking photos. When
Yeah.
your real estate agent is taking photos, or
Just
a
for
real
the
estate
photo.
agent if it's going in there.
If
Yeah.
you have to take them down for the photos, do it, because just
It's
think how
worth it.
awesome it will be when you can put it all back up with the kids again.
Yeah, no.
And yeah, no.
Um,
just don't do it in the
Moving
first
right
place.
along. Yeah.
No, like
Yeah.
it is important for photos, as you said.
Absolutely.
Expiry date.
Yep.
I mean,
Demographic as well. Try and understand your demographic if you are trying to appeal to a broader range. But ultimately, we don't say to stop living. Okay, enjoy the time. It's a great time of the year, and enjoy it definitely, and get into the traditions that you normally get into. I'd just say, just make sure it's all safe and it's not overcluttering your property, and restricting it to being seen by a potential buyer that could probably pay you top dollar. But a lot of awesome houses out there. I do suggest just jump on. There's a lot of pages out there. There's one in the city that I think that they combine the two neighbours next to each other and have one of the biggest light setups with a train and everything else.
Isn't it a good strategy to deck your house with lights while you're selling, and then just drive people through there, and there's a for sale sign on?
Look, that is a really good question, actually, because yes, you are attracting a lot of people to the property.
Yeah.
But again, if it's overcluttered, like some of these houses, you can barely tell the front of the house.
Yep.
Okay, so
I
if
mean, they're
if
there
that's
to buy
the
the
case-
house, not the Christmas tree.
Correct, yeah, and they know it's going to come down. So what kind of damage is that thing going to do?
Yeah, true.
Are they going to be able to clean it off? I had another property that it was around July, August that I was selling it, and I said, look...
Why are
it
your
was on the
Christmas
market-
lights still up?
Not quite.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of residue from silicon and
All right.
from different stickers and things like that. And I said, what's all this at the front of the house, on the facade, on the render, mind you, Sim? And he said, that was when we put Christmas tree stuff up earlier in the year. And the clips were still there. And I said, look, the best thing you can do is try and clean this up. Oh, a lot of that stuff is silicon and won't come off. So don't use things or items or liquids or any type of adhesives that will damage and affect of your property on the front of the facade of the property. Because, guys, it was noticed by every single buyer. They were like, oh, what's all those gooey marks on the render? Oh, that's from the Christmas lights that they had up.
From a shoddy Christmas installation job.
Yeah. Not quite taking care of the front render.
Yeah, so just bear that in mind, I guess.
Yeah. So whatever you use to stick them up and whatever you do to set up the property, make sure it can be taken off without any trace of marks or anything like that. Because later down the track, if you do go to sell and it's left a bit of a mess, it can be quite costly to fix him.
Like if you've set up the whole nativity scene out the front, just make sure it doesn't damage the local wildlife. Or anything.
That's another thing that I've heard about. Like, it does attract a lot of
mosquitoes and bugs.
Yeah, bugs and things like that.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So it's a big issue there. So
I've got an issue with that. Like if the neighbours, my neighbours are pretty good. So, but if the neighbours were lighting up this tree and there was an influx of mosquitoes, I'd be pretty pissed off.
Or your neighbour across the road's got their bedroom at the front of the house and it's lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
they can't go to sleep.
They do have
we hear neighbours' wars all the time.
There is an off time for those lights.
Well, look, I don't know if it is because I've been past midnight from some houses and they're still going off. So,
look, if someone is outside,
wars.
just go across the road and say, "Hey, buddy," or say it like your old mate from the news.
Yes,
just say, "Hey, mate."
Not make sure no new jocks.
Yeah, just put some pants on.
Yeah,
just tell them to turn the lights down.
Yep.
What happens if people, you've got your house for sale and people are going nuts and there's Christmas tree decorations everywhere? That's good, isn't it?
Like I said, as long as it's not hindering from the front of the house,
yeah.
That's you know what I mean. Like if it's hindering from the house, like if you can't tell what the structure and the look of the front of the house is, and it's covered in white snow and
because people go to these areas. So I'm just saying, if you're in one of these areas and all these next door neighbours are putting up their
lights and you're not doing it,
awesome. Best time to sell.
Yep. You got so much activity.
SIM cards, hot tips, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you into a
Go to the market. Guys, if you want to know what the best time of the market is when your next door neighbour's got lights lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah,
exactly. Or having a barbecue.
And hopefully they make it to the news.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's actually a strategy.
What's with the barbecue?
Well, I mean, if
you can just go and have their food.
If you that too, but if your neighbour's having a barbecue, stay tuned, guys. My strategies are great. If your neighbours are having a barbecue, then all their mates are there.
I think we just created a segment.
And family.
Sim's hot tips of the week.
Hot tips, right? So all their friends and family are there. Now, if you put a for sale sign up there and make it really, advantageous for them to be there, all of a sudden you can move your friends and family in next door to you. Those people are very interested in buying your home, young sir.
Yeah. That's Sim's hot tip for
it won't work in real life. Don't take any of what I say as good advice.
That's why it's the hot tip of the week.
But if it works, credit me.
Yep. And monetary is really good for Sim.
Who are they listening
Melbourne
to?
Music Radio.
Who are they listening to?
Khalid and Sim.
Okay, great.
From Melbourne Music Radio.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the only.
I had to think about that.
Only estate agents broadcast.
I'm thinking, is this a trick question?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I just wanted them to know because we've been waffling on for a while.
Yes.
Where they were, and this one is from the US. It's NC Dread.
Perfect. You got the country right, and we'll have Sasha on telling us about Benjel Place straight after this.
Beautiful. It's called Don't Give Up, so don't ever give up, guys.
DJ Waller. Whoa, this is Dread School style once again. Them can't stop me when me say. That's what me tell all of them. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. When things are get rough and life now make no sense when me say. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. No matter what I want in me word, that's what me tell once again. I don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. When things are get rough and life now make no sense when me say. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. No matter what I want in your life, I never tell them I say. Don't give up, hustling now when me say. In a street corner, I studio every day. Keep your head up, now listen what people say. Whether they bad mind, I'll laugh you everywhere. If you no success, that come right away. And you feel like a crab in a barrel and there's no way out for you in a the ghetto where you stay. You have to make it in a life anyway. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. When things are get rough and life now make no sense when me say. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. No matter what I want in a me word, that's what me tell once again. I don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. When things are get rough and life now make no sense when me say. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. No matter what I want in your life, I never tell them I say. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Waiting now gone right in your life. Hold on, when your life are full of separation. Hold on, every day trial and tribulation. Hold on, can't waste no school for me say. Hold on, now food in a fridge when me say. Hold on, better will soon come once again. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, hear me? Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. When things are get rough and life now make no sense when me say. Don't give up or don't give up or don't give up. No matter what I want in me word, that's what me tell once again. I don't give up up, I don't give up, I don't give up. When things I get rough and life now make no sense. When me say, don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. No matter what I want in your life, I never tell them I say, don't give up. Hustling now when me say, in a street corner, I studio every day. Keep your head up, now listen what people say. Whether they bad mind, I'll laugh you everywhere. If you no success, I come right away. And you feel like a crab in a barrel and there's no way out for you in a the ghetto where you stay. You have to make it in a life anyhow, anywhere. Don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. When things I get rough and life now make no sense. When me say, don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. No matter what I want in a me word, that's what me tell what again. I don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. When things I get rough and life now make no sense. When me say, don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. No matter what I want in your life, I never tell them I say, don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. When things I get rough and life now make no sense. When me say, don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up. No matter what I want in me word, that's what me tell what again. I don't give up, I don't give up, I don't give up.
DJ Warner.
Wow, we're not exactly ready. So, did you want to call? Hang on.
We're
someone's-
calling Sasha at the
No,
moment.
we're not. Someone's got something to say.
Have they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's up, Australia? It's your boy Maximilian, and you're listening to Melbourne Music Radio.
That wasn't long enough.
Yeah, that was Max. And he, what was he promoting?
Us.
Okay, awesome. Melbourne Music Radio, Maximilian. Guys, we're just calling up Sasha about Banjul Place, just to give us a quick update. And look, this is on the spot for Sasha, so she's really up to speed with a lot of this stuff. And this is the wow factor of Sasha, because she's very up to speed with everything. She's organised and she knows what she's doing. You could pull her up at any time and, she'll know what's going on.
Well, we're pulling her up right now, and I hope she does know what's going on.
She does. She's very up to speed.
Let's see. I think I got her.
Voicemail?
I think so.
Awesome. Yep, that was her voicemail.
That was her.
You probably want to hang up.
Let's try it again.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about Banjul Place, and it's developing quite well in my adventures around there.
It's coming up like nobody's business.
Yes.
Oh, we give her a call. There you go. You can hear a dial tone, so you can tell that we're putting someone on the spot.
Yes,
and
it is.
that is Sasha.
Sasha, a SIM card here from Melbourne Music Radio. If you're wondering,
You're on live.
you are on live with Khalid on the only estate agent segment, but you know all about that, and we're calling you for one particular reason other than to say hello. Do you know what that
And
is?
to hear your lovely voice. Yes, absolutely, Sash.
I'm still wanting to pick my brain.
Yeah, we
How are you
always
guys?
like doing that. We're very good. Thank you, Sash. How are you?
Good, very well, very well. Sorry about the background noise. You can hear it. I've got the cleaner going up and down the hallway, so sorry about that.
That's okay.
Getting those houses ready for the weekend.
It's actually the office, Sim.
Oh, okay.
But yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm in the office.
Yeah, menial jobs then.
She's locked herself in the toilet, haven't you?
I've locked myself in my office.
Fantastic.
So,
No,
yeah.
that's all good. Sash, tell us a bit about Banjul Place. Where are we at?
Oh, goodness. Well, we're still right on track for the 2017, end of 2017 for completion. So it's exciting time.
I thought it was opening next week.
Well, it would be great if it was opening next week, but I don't think so.
Far chance, you reckon?
They're far from it.
Is that real? Was that the projected date?
No, it wasn't.
No, okay.
It was just my mind.
Right.
Just rushing things along like I
You
normally
just
do.
want it open.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's just out of control.
Yeah.
No, they're still on track for the latter part of 2017 for completion.
Awesome.
So it's very, very exciting.
Yeah, that's great. So, tell us a bit about where it's at the moment. So, what's I saw a lot of concrete there. What's the story there? So,
Well, I'm
that's
no
the back section, is it?
I'm no architect
You're
or
not?
builder, but what I can tell you is that the design that they've actually chosen is going to be a unique and an iconic design. It's going to be visually pleasing from all angles. So the beautiful design.
Is there
can
any sort of
be-
influence on the design, or like what sort of is there a clue You know, what's it going to look like? Or
There's a lot about that on the Casey website,
Well,
by the way.
all I
it's
can
pretty
tell
arrears.
you is that it's going to be a design that all of the community is going to be proud of.
Just like let's hope it's nothing like Federation Square, because that's exactly how they described it before they launched it, and
Well-
people were still asking, "Is it finished yet?"
why are there panels missing? And
So, where's the rest of it? So let's hope it's not like that, because they did describe Federation Square
Yeah.
before they launched it. They said this is going to be appealing on every angle, and people are still looking for that angle.
people listen to
Yeah.
this show, Sasha. So there's a lot riding on this for you.
Yeah.
Is there?
Basically, the rest of
It
the
sounds
development of Victoria will be based on this show.
Well, you guys have got it all in the bag, haven't you? You've
Yeah.
got it under control.
Absolutely.
My God.
And we
Well, did you know-
appreciate your-
Did you know a little bit more about Bunjil Place and where they got the name from?
Yes, please. Let's find out.
Bungee jump place,
Oh,
yes.
so you didn't? So you don't know?
Well,
That
our
was
listeners
said.
would love to know.
Bungee jump
Okay.
place, I believe it comes from the fact that the crane is very tall, and if you were to attach a bungee jump rope to there, you would jump off, and that's where they got the name.
No,
No?
no.
Yeah, no.
Sorry to burst.
No.
But
Yep. But it was quite imaginative of you.
no.
Please
No,
tell us.
Bunjil Place links the city of Casey to the Aboriginal heritage that we have here. And the Aboriginal methodology for the name Bunjil means the eagle.
Mm.
Eagle. Okay. So that
yeah,
would be
so-
inspired into the design. It's something, probably a wing of the eagle or something, the head part.
So, in looking at the design, you can see that there's some really unusual curves
you're
and
right.
movements.
Over the side of the edge, playing, yeah, because there's like this wave over the side of the
Exactly.
where the intersection and the corner of the Princess Highway is.
Khalid's just had a wave of realization that
Yep.
that what the design was.
Yeah, because I thought it was just like some water dripping over the. No, I don't even.
I'm
think
gonna
it
look
was
out for that. That's
like
quite
a wave. I
interesting.
thought it was maybe a wave.
It's absolutely beautiful.
No, that's pretty impressive, and it is going to be pretty appealing though. In all
Absolutely.
seriousness, and looking at the designs and everything else, and hopefully they come within 10% of what they're supposed to look like. It's going to be pretty good,
Are there
which I'm sure
Well,
they will.
any idea of what sort of shops are going to be there? There's going to be some.
It's more
shops on the-
entertainment, isn't it,
Well,
Sash?
It's not going to really have shops there. Then there may be a few cafes.
Yeah, that's what I
blended
meant.
in
Like
there.
those maybe restaurants or cafes underneath, and then
Yeah,
have
yeah.
It's going to be pretty
Exactly.
suave, yeah.
Mm.
Because
I'm really
it's
excited.
mainly a community type of facility where it brings the community together with the theatres and the different types of what it has to offer for the community. It's going to have a totally unique flavour to it. And any shops will be extended or through to the shopping centre.
Yeah.
So you'll find over the years that it will just, the whole place will just blend and mould into one another nicely.
Absolutely, yeah, because this is going to be some state-of-the-art sort of entrance to the Fountain Gate Shopping Centre Mall, which is pretty massive on its own.
Correct.
And in saying that, last time we spoke to you, Sasha, you told us obviously about Bunjil Place and also a property that was going to auction. Tell us a bit about that auction, because this, when we say, ladies and gentlemen, that's listening out there, when we say that a significant structure or amenity is being added to an area and it affects the market price, this is the epitome of what happens to the marketplace when something as big as Bunjil Place is happening in Narre Warren. How much did that property sell for, and how did you go at that auction? I think you had a pretty good auctioneer, by the way, I heard.
Oh, look, he was a bit dicey. But he
didn't say to be honest, he couldn't make it.
came up trumps at the end of the day. No,
Came up
he did-
trump.
he did-
Yeah, that's a good
Trump.
one. Yeah, that's a good one. You
All right,
threw in a dad
so-
joke there. Thanks, Sash.
I think it's very appropriate for the times, actually.
Yeah, really
Well,
appropriate.
you know.
She's using it on a person that's an immigrant that he doesn't really like.
It's actually quite.
That
quite
came on a
fitting.
boat to this country.
Quite.
Oh, let's
Oh,
correct that. I
goodness.
didn't come on a boat, guys. It was a plane.
No,
it was
it
missing
was
an
a
engine, but
plane?
it was a plane. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They were dragging it along the
Tarmac.
ocean floor, were they?
Yeah.
They were
Well, I
trying
got
to
it.
drag it the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right. So
Going
this-
back on
this-
Trump. Yeah.
Look, just let me know when you're ready,
Yeah.
guys.
We'll call you back next week.
Yeah. Tell us about this house.
Oh goodness. Okay, so the property that you're talking about would have been in Springwood Avenue.
Yes.
I take it. So it was a 5-bedroom home.
And roughly how old was it?
Pardon?
Roughly how old was it?
Look, you're looking at a property that was built approximately 38 years ago.
Close to 40 years old. There you go, guys.
Yep. Now, this particular property, yes, it's got it originally it was a 3-bedroom home. They then added 2 other rooms at the rear of the property. It's got 2 bathrooms.
5 bedrooms, guys, for those playing at home.
Yeah,
3 plus 2 is 5.
but the 5 bedrooms, you're talking one of them being a little bit on the smaller side.
Yeah, it
you would
was.
expect that you would call it a study.
Yep.
Okay. It had a great kidney-shaped swimming pool at the rear, a 2-car garage with a fantastic 2-car carport area. That property ended up selling at auction at a ridiculous figure of $695,000.
Yep. And it was 95 grand higher than the last agent's quoted price, guys, and that was sold at auction. Sasha did an outstanding job of marketing the place, but not only showing the value of what amenities do to grow the area. And we've got another one very close to there. In fact, so close. How close is it, Sim?
It's two doors down.
Yeah, Sim just came and did the photo shoot. Almost went to the wrong house.
Well, I've never heard of a place being described with a kidney-shaped pool and that being attractive. And I just thought, wow, that's quite a way to, hey, come for a swim in my kidney-shaped pool.
Well,
you're quite turned on by a kidney-shaped pool.
Well, it gives me the idea.
I'm a little bit worried about you,
Okay.
mate. Yeah.
It gives you an indication. Now, the property that we've just listed and will be auctioned on the 17th of December, that has a rectangular-shaped pool. So there you go.
Bring them on, all the different shapes.
For
summer.
Kidneys and rectangles, yes.
Exactly.
And how big is the block on that one? Because it's a little bit bigger than the one you've just sold.
So the one that we've just sold was 869 metres square.
Yep.
This one that we've just got listed is just slightly larger at 870. Not by much, but still slightly larger. And this one has 4 bedrooms. A great size block, I have to say, because you
straight,
could quite
easily
put another build at the front of the building if you wanted to.
Yep. Subject to council approval, of course.
Of course.
Terms and conditions apply. Yeah.
Please check with your local stylist.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to have fun.
Okay.
Authorised by the Australian Government Canberra.
Oh God! Just one step further. Just
keep going, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
so the auction is on the 17th of December at 1:00 on site.
Correct. Yes.
Fantastic. And ladies and gents, that is the best way to showcase and show the public and the residents of the local area about how much the property is valued for and what kind of values are achieved in that area. Because we can definitely tell you that the values that are achieved by Sasha in that specific area, as opposed to some other agencies that have got different methodologies, and we're not saying they're right or wrong, it can have different results.
Can I just point out that it is actually almost, it's 5:45 and Sasha's on the phone with us, so she's still in the office.
Yes.
And,
I am.
Working hard
just a note,
getting the campaigns.
Just make a mental note, guys, who's there working hard and who's already enjoying their time in their Audis and BMWs.
In their jocks.
Yeah, in their jocks maybe, telling a story.
Yeah. Did you see that YouTube video that I put on, Sasha?
She's been too busy working.
The guy that ran out on his jocks after the bloke that ran into the house next door.
Oh, look, I saw that on the news yesterday and this morning because everyone wants to get in on it.
Oh, it was the best.
Did you hear that, mate? How many times did the poor bloke turn around and say, mate?
Mate, I
to
don't
the
know,
lady.
Oh, mate.
Mate.
Mate, he ran out in his...
in his jocks. Around the corner.
Good value.
Very good value.
Sasha, do you have any requests for music?
What's your Sasha has some really good taste in music, Sim.
I'm not going to play it. I'm just asking her.
No, that's fine.
No, we'll play it for you. Tell us one of your favourites.
I'll let you choose something.
Well, I know you'll definitely like this
leave
one.
It up to you.
You will definitely like this one. It's called Energy.
What are you playing?
It's called Energy. And I've noticed you have a lot of energy getting up and doing those early morning sessions. And I've got to commend you for that. Keep it up, mate.
Yep,
Thanks, mate.
I definitely see it at 8:45 when I wake up. Yeah.
We're putting in the effort to read your gym update
Yep.
statuses.
I'm like, wow, she did it 3.5 hours ago. That's
is-
so much extra
Yeah.
How
sleep
much
that I
of a
got.
workout is it for us?
Yeah.
You know, just to read that.
Well, I'm making
look-
the effort, like, to make sure that I like it
Yes.
every time.
Yes.
Can I tell you now what I
encouraging.
will do? Next time my alarm clock goes off at
Here we go.
4:45
Here we
a.m.,
go.
I will make sure that I send you both a message.
You know
to
what?
get you
Don't
out
doubt that,
and out
Sim,
of
because
bed.
she did that to me for like 3 months. She
Two-
tagged me on it, and my phone was beeping every time she tagged me.
Two can play at
At
that
5
game.
o'clock in the morning.
I don't go to
Where
sleep
is
till
Khalid?
5.
Yeah, I was like, God, I feel so bad.
So let's play.
Go away.
Eating this donut. Yeah. God. Thanks,
All right.
Sash. Really appreciate your time.
Always.
pleasure.
Hey, when are we going to
See you
get you in
guys.
here?
We'll get her in here.
All right, next
Definitely.
week. We'll see you next week.
Okay.
No, actually, I'm not
Cheers.
here.
No, he's not here. It'll be the week after.
Bye.
Bye.
Cheers.
Melbourne Music Radio, guys. When them come, you listen to Melbourne Music Radio. Yeah, okay. When you play a song on this thing, Khalid, just so you know for next time, mate, you got to actually press play on the thing.
Yeah. Basically, it was just dead silence, or they were just hearing our chitter chatter.
Yeah, pretty. No, look, they weren't hearing anything except silence.
That's great.
But what you do want to hear is this song by Rhymezo. It's awesome. It's full of energy, and it's called Energy.
When them a talk about them a dancehall king, them never know say rhymes or they a watch things. Yes, I. Okay, real dancehall talk. Be the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Be the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Real bad man style I come with the regular. King in a million, me no run with the popular. Love gyal say me the champion bubbler. Dance all business me rich in every cellular. Who them with them rock and bus? Say them a dance all kings and the dance all boss. Run so competition them all the dance all ropes. And me own the virus and give the antidotes. Feel the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Be the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Me underrate motherfuckers who rate me. Who no think on the bad come test me. I want them a top bad man already. I'm the real boss man with ability. If you don't like me, yes me not go like you. You don't rate me, yes me not go rate you. Not respect me, yes me not respect you. If I don't tell you one people, let's go. Be the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Be the energy you turn up. Things I get charm up. Big sound I get blast out. You see the people them line up. Some boy get little hype and start brag and bust. Who you think you is? Dancehall business is not for the slackers. It was a bad man business. Bomba clot.
We're back. I didn't ask you if you wanted to come back and talk to them, but we've got 9 minutes to talk about really real estate related stuff.
Yes, absolutely, because our whole show's been that. We've been sidetracked like 19 times. But look, like we said when we started this show, is to be able to have some fun in it. We need to have fun in it because it can become boring. And earlier in the show, we did mention about Christmas time, what to help out, what you can do to get involved in your community, as a homeowner, as a real estate agent, giving back to the community. There's a lot of soup shops or workshops, soup kitchens at local churches. So just hit up your local church. Also, there is Food for Families. There is Salvation Army as well, where you can get a collection tin organised for your office. Ultimately, if you've got some kids' toys or clothes and things like that you'd like to donate, also that is an opportunity. You can take it to the local churches. We've got one right at the back of our shop, so we try and get involved as much as we can there. We've got a tree this year, the Make-A-Wish tree. That's at is it Target or Kmart?
Oh, so people go and put a present under there for other people to take?
So they're telling you now not to wrap them, guys,
Okay.
so they can see what it is and then obviously
good
make sure
idea.
it's appropriate.
Yeah.
So don't wrap it, just put it in one of those Christmas bags and put the name tag on it.
You know what it is, though?
We've
Like,
got it at our shop as well now this year, so we
I think-
are quite getting involved in the community.
people like the idea of wrapping it because they feel like they're giving a gift, as opposed to just... I think that's why people do it. But anyway, stop wrapping them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good feeling when you're wrapping it,
Yeah,
isn't
because
it?
you're giving like a gift.
Yeah,
It
and
could
it's
be
a
air in there,
secret.
but you're still...
It's a gift. No, not much
No,
of a gift.
there couldn't be a no.
I'd hate to see the kid's face opening that
Trust me,
gift that comes from Sim.
I'm a
with
cheap
air in
gift
it.
giver. I am. Please don't buy me a gift because the one you'll get in return is going to be considerably cheaper, even if you buy me nothing.
That's very hard to beat. Yeah.
Does get worse
But
than that.
try and get involved in the local community. This is a
Do it,
great
guys.
time.
Absolutely.
I was at the petrol station the other day, and I was standing behind this lady, and she's just like, "Oh, I want to pay for someone else's coffee that comes into this petrol station." Now, obviously, I wasn't buying a coffee behind her, but she turned around. She said, "If you got in a coffee, you can have it for free on me." I'm like, "Thank you. That's a really nice gesture." But I'll leave it for the next person that will, really also be surprised at it because I just saw you do it. It's probably a good one for the surprise to be,
Yeah.
hey, by the way, that's free for you because there's someone else that was in the petrol station that you have no idea who it is.
Someone paid it.
That's a great pay it forward.
It is
okay?
great. Unless the guy that got the coffee is a complete jerk. Like he's just been a
Who
complete
was
jerk.
about to do a runner on the petrol
walked
station.
in and he went, look, I might as well get a coffee and then just
Yep.
hey, and you got a free coffee.
And it'd be like, what's going on? That could actually do the reverse psychology of that person.
I'm
And
just
they'll
saying-
probably be a really good person because that's the whole idea.
I'm just saying, if you leave the luck of it to complete chance, then you got to expect that it could either turn out good or bad. You know,
Yes.
it could be
But
go to
with,
a good or
with
bad
the,
person.
with the great intention, regardless of what happens, it's
beautiful,
always good.
beautiful thought.
Yep, awesome thought.
I like
and
that.
I fully encourage it. I think
Yeah.
it's great.
I'd do it.
Um,
I don't care who it goes to.
Yeah, and if you see someone out there that you see battling along, just make that effort to be able to do it. And you don't, guys. This is another thing that I've noticed, Sim, where people go and take their phone out of their pocket and start recording. Go, I'm just about to pay this person shopping. Record
Yeah,
on Facebook Live."
I've noticed that too.
That's-
Yeah,
guys, that's not the whole deal.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole world doesn't need to know about it.
I
It's
could
just
discuss a
for
number
you.
of times when I've done something, and I'm sure
Yeah.
you could too, and
Yeah.
it's certainly not about that. Sometimes
No.
I do feel like, hey, this was really cool, and I might share it with friends.
Yeah.
But it does defeat the whole. It doesn't defeat the whole purpose, but it makes it awkward. Hey, look, I'm giving this guy some food. Can you imagine you were that guy?
Yeah.
Like, get the fucking camera out of my face, man.
What's with the camera?
Why am I on Facebook Live?
Yeah. Well, I thought you were doing a good deed, not making a
My
marketing
mum
ploy
thinks
out
I'm
of this.
working.
Yeah. Do not do that. That's not the whole deal. There's becoming a huge fad too, guys. It's not about that. Look, there is things out there like free hugs that we've seen the videos on
That's
YouTube
cool,
go
yeah.
nuts and free kisses.
There's a time and a place for
that
your
was
phone, guys.
Sim. It was awkward a bit when you said free kisses.
Free kisses are still available, guys. Please call the number that I'll display later.
on the Melbourne Music Radio Station.
Yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with Melbourne Music Radio. Just some creep out in the corner.
With a big sign on his
Free
shoulder.
kisses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That didn't go down too well. I don't even think you got many hits on the YouTube. But
Yeah.
try and get involved in your local community. There is a lot of people out there that are struggling. And if you are out there as an agent, you're knocking on doors, you're cold calling and so forth, and you do hear someone having that battle. And you may well go into a lot of these houses at this time of the year where things are happening. Everyone's got their own challenges and battles.
That's right.
Out there.
People are
this is a
selling for
time of
reasons.
Giving, even more so than any other time, I would say, because it is that season. People do feel that left out. Some people don't have that families that they used to have or do have that don't, have that connection with them or whatever the chance may be. Put the effort out there.
Yeah, look, don't just do it on Christmas. Do it every freaking day of the year, man. Do it every day of the year. Don't let Christmas remind you of how much of an arsehole you've been the rest of the year.
Yeah,
right?
and just to make up on your good deeds
Yeah,
now.
let Christmas remind you that, that
it's a good time to start.
It's time to have fun.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
be with your mates and family.
Yes, absolutely. Keep an eye out. And are you okay is probably the best question you can ask your friends and family. It's the way to be.
And be prepared to follow up if they say no. Because, it doesn't just stop there. You've got to be
absolutely.
there.
There's Helpline and Beyond Blue. These things are available. Be assisting towards people that may need it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's that time of the year. Also, obviously, as an agent, if you do have a duty of care to be able to assist someone if you do walk in an environment that is quite intense or awkward, tough situations.
Understand.
Do take the measures to be able to just think about it. If that was your friend, brother, mother, family relationship or something like that. So, what would you do in that situation? So, definitely we do encourage any kind of support. And hey, guys, if you do have some suggestions, send it through to us to Melbourne Music Radio.
Yeah, well,
on our Facebook.
I'll throw it out the window, but if it gets somehow to Khalid, he will certainly do something about it.
Well, at least we'll have a mention about it, and we'll give some solutions. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I think that'll be all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just put some more work on my table, mate.
Yep, no worries at all. Just contact Sim, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll get around to it sometime.
Yeah.
No, we will. We do love, obviously, any contact we get with our listeners. It's always nice to hear from you guys. So.
And still, that offer is still on the table. If you want to call in and ask us, hey, we got some questions for real estate and so forth. We do get some that we just respond to straight away.
Yep.
We are actually advertising for a position in our sales position role. If you're looking at getting into sales, do drop only estate agents a line. We are recruiting at the moment. And normally at the end of the year, we normally recruit for the new year as we expand further and further as our business keeps growing.
What sort of qualifications?
Agent's rep certificate.
Yep.
And we can assist you in be able to find the right avenues to go and obtain your certificate and appropriate courses to do.
Fantastic.
So if you don't have that and you need assistance, we can assist you. Regardless before you get the job, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we do help out as much as we can there.
So what you're saying is just have a chat anyway.
Yeah, come and have a chat. Give us a call.
you think
Only
you're-
Estate Agents 8786 888 or jump on our Facebook page or website, onlyestateagents.com.au.
And guys, you're listening to Melbourne Music Radio. You can find us on melbournemusicradio.com. If you've somehow stumbled across us and don't know that, well, now you do.
Yes.
And if you are an artist out there and you want to submit some music, we'll definitely play it here if you request it to be played in this segment. But it is melbournemusicradio@gmail.com.
And just a quick update, next Friday, which would be the 2nd of December, Sim is away doing a massive shoot.
Correct.
So our show is not playing next Friday. We'll be, however, back the Friday after.
A little bit of trivia for you. I will actually be broadcasting from my location in Queensland.
Yes.
So it will be Gold Coast
what takes you
Music
down there?
Radio for the time being. But it'll still be Melbourne Music Radio.
Yeah, definitely. What takes you down there, Sim?
I'm shooting a clip for an artist. Can't say too much.
Yes.
But
Except for what's all over your Facebook.
yeah, it's not actually.
Okay.
That
Different artist.
That was another clip. From that, there's been some more stuff. So yeah, I'm just heading over there for a few days.
Branching out, Sim's going from properties to...
Actually, I was doing before
Music videos.
before
where?
real estate photography.
I say he branched out into
Going back
real
in,
estate.
yeah.
Yep.
Back to
Okay.
the roots.
Yes,
so to speak.
fantastic.
Not going anywhere from real estate. Love it, and
Yes.
Always will be a passion of mine.
Love having
and
you at our
I'm freaking
properties.
good at it. So I mean, it'd
Not
be a
pumping
real,
your own tyres or
it
anything.
would be a real loss to the photographic industry to lose a real estate photographer such as myself. So
Yep.
I couldn't,
No, definitely.
in good conscience,
Not arrogant at all. Yeah.
very
humble.
Leave the company, leave the industry, and
The
just
industry.
leave it like this.
Yep.
I mean, there's so much
Very
to do.
good.
There's
Yeah.
so much to do.
It wouldn't know
Yeah.
what to do without you.
We got to
Yeah.
work together.
Yeah. Okay. So if you want to contact Sim for your real estate photography, because he just mentioned he is the best, give Sim a call on 04...
Oh, just look up the website.
Yep.
You'll find everything you need there. I don't really like people calling me, to be honest. What do you think? Just contact me on the website.
Yep.
I'll get your stuff.
And the website being HD Photography.
And everyone gets their photos. hdrep.com.au.
REP.
Yeah. And if you do want to chat, I'm always happy.
We
to chat.
always have chats. I was just thinking about that. I'm thinking, you don't like me calling you?
I won't shut up.
Is this a hint?
Yeah, I don't shut up
to
sometimes.
me? Like, don't call anymore? What's going on here? Yeah, definitely call Sim.
Yeah, call me.
Call him like at random hours too.
Yeah.
Just call him. Yep. And you'll find his mobile number on his website as well.
That's right.
So,
That is absolutely correct.
get your other real estate friends to call him. And booking the photo shoot 3 minutes before the photo shoot's supposed to happen, like we do. Because he loves that.
I'm going to turn your mic off.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Have a great week and a half.
See ya.
Bye.
Build me now my house that I have burnt into the ground, and play my silent symphony, but do not make a sound. And please excuse my radical behavior, and I'm sorry that I do not need a savior. This bottle I will drink until my sorrow it is drowned. Tell my wife and child that I have gone for cigarettes, and I'll smoke 2 packs a day until the world forgets. And please excuse my radical behavior, and I'm sorry that I could not be their savior. But this is not the time or space to place on all my bets. Symbols on the sand, a pocket full of memories and some notebooks in my hand. Oh, and please excuse my radical behavior. I'll return to earth and she will be my savior. The gift I give to you will be a mold of my own hand.